3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jared, and welcome to Coding CocoCraft. Now, CocoCraft is a mod that used to be around back in 1.2.5 that was coded by somebody else, but he then gave down the mod to me, and we're going to be taking it over today. So, I never got time to do this, really, but I decided let's go ahead and begin. What we're going to do right now is we're just going to make ourselves our CocoCraft folder. So, all we have to do is just make a CocoCraft, and we're going to open this up, put a folder named MCP. Alright, and let's go ahead and go to our internet browser here, and we're gonna go to two websites. First one we're gonna go to is MCP Ocean Labs, and we're gonna download it, and then we're gonna just show in folder. Once that downloads, okay, so take this, first we're probably just going to do that, and then my WinRAR is kind of screwed up here, so I'm gonna have to go, whoops, no, wrong one. Let's move you back, MCP, and then let's open you up. And no, not to my desktop. Cancel. Just gonna move everything here. Let me go ahead and take all of you guys out. Now I don't know what's going on with my WinRAR here, but if you guys know, definitely go ahead and tell me. Alright, so once that's done, we're gonna come over to MCP here. Well, not MCP, Minecraft Forge, and let's go to releases. Let's just do main Forge download, and let's just download the source. We'll just use recommended for now. Okay, and now I'm gonna make a new folder here called Forge. Oops, not Fudge, whatever that says. Drag all this in. It looks really messed up here, but it's really not. Apparently. I'm just going to copy and paste that and delete this guy. Alright, now, because we have that, let's go one back, put that right there. So now we have Minecraft Forge and MCP here when we need it. So let's just go to install here, and we'll just wait for all this to be done. Okay guys, so now it's done, so let's go ahead and click OK, and we're going to be opening up an Eclipse just like this, CocoCraft MCP Eclipse, and click OK. So now this might take a little bit to load. It usually doesn't, so just wait for it. Alright, here we go. Open up on my other monitor, just drag them over, and here's Eclipse. If you did it wrong, you will probably have a welcome menu, or else you'll just have Minecraft, and then this common folder down here, you can just delete this. And because of my OCD, we're going to be coming to this little down arrow here, package presentation, and we're going to do the one that starts with an H. No idea how to pronounce that, don't even want to try to, so let's just go ahead and click on that, and now everything's going to be nice and neat. Alright, so we're just going to click new package on source, and we are going to name this Coco mod, because that's what the mod's actually called, and we're going to create some new packages here. We'll probably just do we'll just put client in here for now, because that's all we're really going to need. Actually, we're going to need client and config, and I kind of screwed that up. Ow, that hurt my ears. So, dot client. Now, we're going to put another one. That is Coco mod dot, this one is config. Alright, so because because now we're gonna have to create our base class, or else nothing's really gonna be done. We're just gonna do Coco mod as our class. Okay, and we're going to have an app mod right above the class here. So we're gonna end up having an import mod. So let's just go ahead and do Control Shift O, and it's freezing up on me. It usually never freezes up. It's freezing up because of Fraps, and it doesn't want to cooperate with it because Fraps is a jerk. And if I can actually put in the right thing, we're gonna have to have three variables here. We're gonna have to do mod ID. This will be a string to Coco mod. Sorry, my voice is kind of like killing me. And then we're gonna make a name Coco mod, then again, and a version, and we'll just do 1.0. Alright, and back here we forgot our equals. Alright, so first thing we're gonna have to add is an @ instance. This will be good for well, this helps with mod compatibility and such like that. Just to make sure that I don't necessarily know how to say it, but it's pretty much the instance of the mod. That's the best I can say it. It's kind of hard to explain, at least for me. Alright, and now we're gonna have to have sided proxies here. So we do as sided proxy, and then we're gonna have to have, it's either side client or client side. We're gonna try out client side first. Side equals Coco mod dot client dot we're gonna have to create a client proxy class. Let me just go ahead and just do this. Public static common proxy, and it's going to give us an error there because there's no such thing as a client proxy or a common proxy. Just have those guys imported. Next we're going to do server side Coco mod dot common proxy, and I don't know, I just didn't import from me doing that. Right now it's just gonna tell me to create a class, which we're gonna do. Alright, and we don't really need anything here besides for public void register key bindings, public void register renderers, which we probably aren't gonna need. We should be fine just with this for now. Even we don't even need that, which is a little bit fortunate, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and do save. Okay, so after that we can go into our client here, and we can create a client proxy, and this guy's going to be very simple as well. We probably don't need either of these things right now. Just making sure. Alright, we're probably not going to need either of these guys right now, but in the future, if we do need them, we will come along and take them. I guess that makes any sense. Actually, we will be using one thing for our common proxy here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do public void preload textures, and that should be all for now. We will need to register renders in the future. These are pretty much just our own names. Like, you can name this whatever you want, but these are pretty much what we basically use, well, what most people usually use as the method names, I guess, or the I don't want to try to say that I know what I'm talking about. I do, just I don't know what it's exactly called. Alright, so public void pre-initialization FML pre-initialization event event, and then we're going to have to create a config class now. Which one is it? Pre. And let's import him or her, whatever you want. I'm just saying him because it's more generic for me, at least. All right. And then we're going to just leave this blank here for now. And another one that we're gonna have is init, and this guy is going to be public void load. This is going to be the main initialization event. So initialization, I hate this word, initialization event. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Shocking. And then let's import him or her. Oh my god, not a big deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and start creating our configuration, because we're going to add something for our configuration in the pre-initialization. So we're just going to do configuration, well no, not configuration, Coco mod configuration, and this is going to have its own configuration, so public static configuration config, and let's just do public static void. We're gonna have the static, so it's accessible from other classes. So let's do load config configuration. So config equals configuration config.load, and then right now we're going to end up having to create our item class so that we can have so that the items can have its configuration loaded. So just go ahead and do Coco mod items. So this will just be for the more generic items, and then we're going to do public static void load configuration, and we're just going to use CFG for short instead of having a config as that name. Alright, and now let's make a method here, which we're going to be using a lot. So we're going to go public static void add names, and this might be a lot for you non-Java knowers, I guess. First we're going to add a try and catch statement. So it's going to try to do something, and if that fails, it's going to catch an exception, and that's going to be E, and then we're going to do in E print stack trace, so it prints out the error. Alright, this should be very easy to know. Now we're going to make a for here. Well, usually you'd call them, I'd say for loop, but I'd be wrong, because for loops is having two fors inside of each other for main things like X and Y, pretty much for like drawing screens and such. But let's do for field, and then we're going to put our class name here, so Coco mod dot class dot get fields. Oh, hold on, I failed there. Coco mod items. I think I spelled field wrong there. Let's go ahead and do item equals item. So we're adding a cast here to the item class dot get null, and now we're gonna do language. Is it FML language registry? I'm just gonna go through this. Language registry dot add name, and then we're gonna do item, and then field dot get annotation mod dot item dot class dot name. Let's go ahead and import our item here. We're going to be using the Minecraft item, and there we go. So we have a error here. That's because we don't have a semicolon to end that statement. And now we have our add names. This is pretty much so we don't have to create a whole bunch of lines of names. This will pretty much just add them for us, and it's very useful. And we'll be doing something like that for armor and such in the future. So should be fun, huh? Alright, so now over here we're gonna do Coco mod items dot add names, and we're also gonna do Coco mod items dot load configuration. Alright, so there's that. And that's pretty much it for this. Let's go ahead and just load up and see what happens. So FML is loading everything. Alright, and if we check our mods here, we have the Coco mod. Version 1.0, mod state available, no mod off information found. And let's go ahead and add an item here. So actually guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this next episode. I think I've been recording a bit here, and that's pretty much it for this. This is just really basic stuff, and next time we'll be adding items and such like that, and it should be very, very simple. Yeah guys, so that's about it, and talk to you next time. See ya.